Orange team.
Hey guys, I'm Mike.
And I'm Dan.
And this is the Board Game Rundown. And today we are going to teach you how to play Forges of Ravenshire.
But Mike, what is Forges of Ravenshire?
That's a great question, Dan. This is the newest release from BA Games and designed by Sam Stockton. He personally showed us how to play this game, and we're going to show you how to play this game. This is going to be a full playthrough, so I'm going to teach Dan and you the rules, and then we're going to play through the whole game 2 players. So Forges of Ravenshire is a game where the town is looking for a new Forge Master, and so throughout a year, we're going to be having a competition to accumulate the most money. At the end of 4 seasons, whichever forge has the most money becomes the new Forge Master of Ravenshire.
Cool.
So we've got a lot of things already set up to save us time, but we're going to jump right down to the player board, show you how to set up, and then we'll show you the rules. Please keep in mind this is a prototype copy, so some things are subject to change. I will say, however, this is an excellent prototype copy. It looks great, but I know there are some things that could change.
Sure.
Okay, so down here at the player board, we've got to set up our starting dice, okay? So first, we're going to take our green dice. We're going to roll one. It's going to go in the 1 spot. The other green die gets rolled, goes into this spot. Then we take our 2 gold dice. We're going to roll one. What the heck? Did that? It was Go figure. Okay. All right. Already some calamity here at the Board Game Rundown Studios. Okay, this one goes in this slot.
Lots of 5 and 6s
Dan,
so far.
you can reach these better.
Yep.
So I need those purples to go in the last 2 spots there. So this is a random setup. You always put the greens in the first 2, the golds in the second 2, and the purples in the last 2. After that, you need to make sure that you have all of the guild tokens. There's going to be 6 of them set up. We need to make sure each player has a reputation marker on the reputation track. We've taken the contracts, level 1s, level 2s, and level 3s. We've shuffled them. We've dealt 3 for each type, and we've given 3 level 1 contracts to Dan and I, and we're each going to pick 1 here shortly. Okay? We've also, on the right side of the player board, we have our titles. We're playing a 2-player game. In a 1, 2, 3-player game, you use 4 titles. These are community scoring opportunities for every player that we're going to be competing for throughout the game. We've got all of our mystic resources below the board. We do have a big old pile of gold just off the board here. But that's the entire board setup. Let's go to our player boards. So first, Dan, let's go ahead and just roll all of our dice.
I roll my weird 4th one too.
You roll your 4th one too. You can see my dice from there. What's your total?
My total, oh God, 12?
Well, that beats my 6.
Aha.
So you are going to go first, sir.
That's right.
Now, looking at our player boards here, I'm going to switch microphones. So we've got our player boards here. I am the noble patron, and that means that I start off with my board completely upgraded, which means I have the upgraded charcoal kiln, the upgraded steel foundry, and I have an extra slot for guild tokens. That'll make more sense later. We've taken all of our cubes, we've put, and we've marked, we all start with 1 basic good, and we're going to put these in the 0 spot because it is possible to accumulate 10s and 20s of goods. We've rolled our dice. These over here are the starting level 1 contracts that Dan and I both started with. We've got our player aids up here. Now, Dan gets a decision. If you'll notice the top right of his player board, he is the Raven. At the start of the gathering phase, every gathering phase, he gets to choose 2 basic goods. So he's most likely going to want to look at the 3 starting contracts he's got, look at the titles that are available to get an idea of what's the best thing for him to shoot for and what resources he's going to need to start working towards that level 1 contract. While he's doing that, I'll pick my level 1 contract. And I'm going to kind of talk strategy out loud with Dan because I don't care if he uses my strategy against me. We're just trying to teach the game here, folks, and have fun while we're doing it. So I'm noticing that we've got Weaponsmith as one of our available titles. So there'd be no reason for me to keep this armor. And then I'm left with 2 sword options here. One gives more gold as a reward for only 1 additional steel. So therefore, I'll keep this sword, and the rest will just be discarded.
I guess I'm going to take this hand axe thing. It is the most expensive of my contracts, but by getting 2 free goods, I'm eliminating one of the 3 types I need.
True.
So,
And you selected your 2 free goods?
I didn't. So I'll just reach over and add 2 to my wood then.
You got it. Now, typically when I'm teaching a game to someone, I teach them the whole game and then let them select their starting thing.
Right.
But I think you already had enough information to know what you should be shooting for.
Sure,
So.
and I did play a test game at Origins last year, so I understand the basics. It just has been a while.
Okay, so we have our player boards now set up. Let's talk about how you actually play this game. So Forges of Ravenshire happens throughout a year, and every year is a season denoted up here. So we're going to play 4 rounds. In those 4 rounds, you're going to take the 3 dice that you've rolled. You're going to take one of them, and you're going to place it anywhere on the board, and you're going to gain that benefit. Up here, all of them are based on pip values. Okay, so there's 2 to 3 different rewards you can get from every location based on the pip value. Up here, you're going to get a combination of ore and mithril, which is one of your mystic goods, just for placing a die there. Okay, this one's going to give you a combination of wood and dragon scale. I'm really trying to knock that die out of its spot today, aren't I? This one's going to give you a combination of leather and talismans. This one's going to give you a combination of charcoal and ember gems. This one gives you a combination of steel and action tokens. The last one on the far right allows you to take one of the available guild tokens. You have to pay its cost in gold on the left side of the token, which, by the way, we each start with 4 gold.
That's
important. We start with 4 gold, and we each, if you don't mind handing me an action token, we each get one of those. So this is also in our starting resources. Pardon me there. Okay, so those guild tokens, you pay the gold cost on the left side of the tile, and then you're going to place it on the corresponding color on your player board. So say, for example, I took this one. It has to go in one of the green spots, okay? I can cover this top one, but don't do that yet. That's not smart. That's a basic good of your choice, okay? Which will make more sense here shortly, okay? So those are all of the action spots on the board. They're very straightforward, okay? So you're going to place a die. On that same turn, you're also going to then take a die. You cannot take the same die you just placed. It has to be a different one. When you take a die, okay, you're going to activate where you took it from. And the color matters because where you place it is going to allow you to run that guild. You're going to get every benefit listed underneath the color of that guild. So for example, that green die gives me one basic good of my choice, and I just update my player board here for the good that I choose. Now, had I, in that example, had this underneath there, now I'm going to get a basic good and leather every time I run the green guild. So that's what these guild tokens do. They're going to give you an engine to run every time you pull dice and activate a guild on your player board. Okay, now we're each going to do that 3 times because we have 3 dice. So we're going to place 3 dice. We're going to pull 3 dice, gaining the benefits from the board and running the guild on our player board. So we're going to do that. But then, after each one of us has done 3 turns, it's now the production phase. The production phase is done simultaneously. For the first round, we might just take turns on it so everybody can see how it works. But during the production phase, you're going to take the 3 dice that you've recalled. Say these are the 3 dice that I've recalled back to my player boards. I'm now going to place them in these spots over here, or these 2, and I'm going to produce stuff. Okay, starting with the top left, the pip value doesn't matter, and it allows you to run any guild of your choice. The color doesn't even matter. So it doesn't matter if you have a green die here, you can still run any guild of your choice, okay? The second production spot gets you 2 action tokens. The pip value, again, does not matter, and I'll explain action tokens here shortly. The third area, a 1 and a 2 gives you 2 basic goods of your choice. A 3 and a 4 gives you a mystic good and a basic good of your choice, and a 5 or a 6 is a mystic good and a gold. And you can see basic goods on this player aid and mystic goods on this player aid. Okay? The last spot here, pips again do matter. A 1 or a 2 gives you 2 action tokens. The 5 or the 6 gives you 4 gold. I'm coming back to the 3 or 4, which is an anvil, which we resolve here on the main player board. The anvil is this here. I may be goofing this up. I think it's the reputation track. I should have double checked.
That's what it's called, yeah.
Okay. Every time you get an anvil, you're just going to move this up and you're going to resolve whatever benefit is on the board. Okay. The reputation track is very important because when we start, we're only able to grab level 1 contracts. We have to get here to be able to grab level 2 contracts, and you have to get here to be able to grab level 3 contracts. It doesn't matter if you have the stuff to fulfill them. You have to be at that level to even gain one of those contracts of that level.
You need reputation before people will even bring you their orders.
You got it. Now, all of that stuff during the production phase is simultaneous, and you can do it in any order you see fit. So if you want to do all of your stuff and then complete contracts, you can do that, and you can complete as many contracts as you have the resources for. Okay, so as many as you want to do, you certainly can. All right, after everybody is done with the production phase, then we'll refresh the board, take our dice back, roll them, and start again, and the first player token will just go clockwise. We'll go into refreshing the board when the season is over, but we're going to do that 4 times. At the end of 4 rounds, we're going to add up any gold we've accumulated during the game. We're going to add any gold we've gotten off the reputation track. Of course, you do get gold every time you complete contracts, and you may even get reputation rewards for completing contracts, and those will move you up that board. You're also going to get money for its you can there's the action tokens. So those action tokens, if you don't use them, are worth just 1 gold at the end of the game.
Gotcha.
But you have overcharge cards over here that you can use anytime during the game. That allows you to use 2 of them for an anvil or 2 of them for 3 gold. Those are one-time usage cards. Even if you don't use them during the game, there's an opportunity at the end of the game to use them before you get the lesser payout for those action tokens.
Sure.
Let's talk about action tokens real quick, and then I think we're ready to start. Okay, so we've got our player aid here. So what you can use action tokens for and when you can use them is a little specific, okay? Before you place a die, you can use an action token, okay? You can also use it after you've placed that die and before you've pulled a die. You cannot pull a die, take the rewards, then use an action token before running your guild. So that's a very important distinction.
Gotcha.
That is on the player aid. Okay, it says use an action token before placing the die and before you take a die, not between taking and running a guild. Okay, here's what they do. Action tokens, you can gain a contract. So again, it has to be a level that you're already at on the reputation track. You're just going to take 1 contract of your choice, and then you're going to immediately replenish it. You can also refresh a row and gain a contract. I like this as just 1 action token still. So if you don't like what's there, wipe it, pick a new one, and then immediately replace the one that you took. You can also recruit a guild member. Guild tokens, kind of the same thing. You'll hear me use those terms kind of in the same token. But guild tokens, guild members, same thing. You can use an action token to just grab one of those without having to go to that spot on the 6 there. You can build an upgrade. So your upgrades over here when you produce. So for one, like for example, Dan's board has the bottom of the guild tracks locked. My guy starts with all the upgrades. So I have this open at the bottom. Dan would have to spend an action token to unlock that bottom spot. Okay. Additionally, you can spend an action token to put these upgrades in your board. Again, I start with these. My return when I turn wood into charcoal is more. My return when I turn charcoal and ore into steel is more. And so that is basically what all of your upgrades do. They're all added to your player board. And I've already explained the overtime cards. Since I didn't get into them, let's do it now. I did not talk about the charcoal kiln or the steel foundry. So during the production turn, let's say I were to put this die in here. I can turn as much wood as I want into charcoal. So every wood I burn becomes a charcoal. Let's say I burn 5 wood. That becomes 5 charcoal, plus I get a bonus at the bottom. The basic bonus is if you put a 1 or 2 there, you get 4 additional charcoal. A 3 or 4 gives you 2 additional charcoal, and an ember gem, and a 5 or a 6 gives you 2 additional charcoal. So in this example, let's say I burnt 5 wood. I'd get 5 charcoal, and I put this 3 there. Now I'm getting 7 charcoal plus an ember gem. Okay. Mine is upgraded. I get a return of 3 ember gem, 3 charcoal and an ember gem for putting a 3 there. So I'm getting a better return on those locations. Last but not least down here is the steel foundry. I'll show you the basic one. So I just put a die down here, and now I can turn charcoal and ore into steel. So they have to be a 1-to-1 ratio. If I turned 3 charcoal and 3 ore, I'd get 3 steel plus the bonus at the bottom. Okay. So in this example, again, if I burned 3 and put a 3 down, I'm getting a total of 5 steel plus a mithril. Mine is upgraded. So again, my bonus is higher. Last but not least, I guess let's talk real quick about what these mystic goods do. Okay, we've got a handy conversion chart up here. And so you can turn 3 basic goods into any 1 basic good. You can turn 2 of any mystic goods into 1 mystic good. Normally, a talisman lets you change the value on your dice up or down 1. My market board here is upgraded. So my talismans affect the pip value by 2. 2 ember gems can become any 2 basic goods. And you can use a dragon scale and a charcoal to get a gold and a good of any kind. That's a very useful action. I advise not to forget it. Dragon scale kind of becomes a wild. Also, believe this is definitely last, and now we're ready to move forward. So every time you complete a contract, you're going to place them onto one of the 3 spots up here. If I do not add a finish to this sword, it would go right in the middle. It's just a regular old sword. I'd spend all my resources, and I'd gain 10 gold and an action token. Great. But if I want to add a finish, I can move it over here. Then I can spend 2 ember gem and a charcoal to get 4 more gold out of this sword. Okay, so that's called adding an ember gem finish. Dan also want to make note that the Embersmith is one of the titles in this game. So the first person to add 4 emerald finish or ember gem finishes to their sword can become the Embersmith of the game. Then over on the left is the other kind of finish. This allows you to take 2 mithril and a charcoal to add a mithril finish to your weapon or armor, and you'll move up the reputation track. So you get that opportunity the instant you complete a contract. And again, you can complete as many contracts as you can during your production phase. I think that wraps up all of the rules. Dan, you feel comfortable starting this baby up?
Sure. Just a couple quick clarifying questions.
Sure.
First of all, I have 4 dice.
Yep.
I assume I pick which 3 I'm placing because I'm still only placing 3 dice.
That is correct.
Okay, so this one that has no color, does it still activate where I place it?
So what's unique about that die is that, yes, you can use it as one of your 3. If you pull it from the main board and activate it on your player board, you can use it to run any guild.
Okay.
The color will not matter. However, I can also pull that die.
Okay.
Okay, so if you put it out there, that does mean that I can pull it and use it as any guild I would like.
Okay.
But you're still only placing 3 dice. Good question.
And then the only other thing is honestly more for their benefit, but I kind of wanted to go through it too. Most of these are pretty easy. You cleared up weapon Embersmith. Artificer or Artificer, however you want to say it, looks like just 7 contracts.
Correct.
And this looks like 5 weapon contracts.
Yep.
Right? So what is this?
That means you have to have 9 guild tokens on your player board. So if you don't upgrade, that would fill up every spot.
All of this. Okay.
Yes. And again, don't fill up that top spot until you have nowhere to go.
Sure. Okay. But I do think that was it.
Okay.
Did you say that? Yeah, I'm first player, so I go first.
You are.
Okay. Well, I think that is what I need. So I am going to do. I'm going to do that to get me 2 fur. Is that what it's called?
Leather.
Leather. 2 leather. And then I actually think, quick clarifying, what is this?
So when it's surrounded in white, that's an instant benefit. You'll instantly go up the reputation track, and then you'll gain mithril every time you run the gold guild.
Okay. I'm going to spend one of these and take that, right? I can do that?
Yeah,
Yep.
That's a very good one. It's very difficult to move up the reputation track during the gathering phase. So you're going to move up 1 here and instantly gain a basic good.
Basic good is silver.
Yes, and you do have to spend 4 gold for that tile.
Yep.
Okay. And then you get your mithril.
And then, yeah,
oh, wait, sorry.
no,
That's when you run the gold
that's
guild.
the production. Okay.
Yep, you got your instant
Now I
benefit.
take a second die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need a yellow. So do I just take the yellow now?
Wait till I put mine out.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Boy, tough decision here. Tough decision. The numbers are like the exact opposite of what I want out here. I will just take this, which goes here, and then I get a silver.
I didn't think I'd need the rules at all, but I did want to clarify how that Raven die is used, and it was explained correctly.
Okay.
Super easy game to learn. I would probably over-explained, but it runs super fast once we get up and going here, which we are already. You ran your guild?
Oh, I didn't.
So you get to choose. You either get the coin or, well, you can't spend a coin,
So
so
I get
you're
a
getting
coin.
a coin. All right. Let's see. I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do.
And I ruined it.
No, you didn't. I'm going to take my 2 and place it here.
What?
That's going to give me 3 wood and this handy little dragon scale, which, like I said, do not underestimate. It's like getting a wild good. Now I got to take 1. My thing over here, you always need steel.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no steel die to take. Because Dan is a sinner. Wow. Now there's other ways to generate steel. I can get it during the production phase, and who knows, maybe somebody will place a die in the steel slot. Oh, Dan, we need to slide that down. Yep,
okay.
Instafill. Yep. There we go. That one's pretty tasty, and instant good is nice. The green guild is nice for getting goods. That's mainly what it's for. Your purple guild tends to be
gatherers.
traders.
Right.
Wow. Okay. APing on a live play here because I have no way to get steel at the moment.
Ridiculous.
So let's
just do what I did. Oh, wait.
Let's get some leather. So I'll take this 3 here.
But that was my die.
So I get 2 leather. And now I get to run my green guild, which is going to be used for that. I've done that before. Earlier, I gave myself
instead
charcoal
of wood.
instead of wood. I don't know why I do that. I'll give myself. I will give myself charcoal. All right, Dan, your turn.
My turn? I'm not ready. Okay. I need steel.
Yes, you will always. It is a constant fight for
So I
steel.
go there, because that gets me one of these back.
Steel and an action token. Yeah, we are forges. And steel, yeah. Not a lot of it on the main board. You really got to use production turns for it.
And I think you did a good with this 2 right here, sir. Oh, wait, that's a purple, though. Do I want purple again? I don't want purple again. I want any of the other colors. I see what you've done here. You know what? Let's just set up for the future. Let's just take 2 charcoal and 1 of these. And then, yeah, oh, and then I run my thing, right? So then
Yes.
I get a dragon scale and a whatever the hell that futuristic computer chip is.
Making sure when you spend an action token, you still have to pay the cost per normal. You do.
Gotcha.
Okay, so because that's what I'm considering doing here. I didn't really have a great roll, but you'll notice on the board what I like is in some areas the 1s and 2s are more powerful than the 5s or 6s. So it's never, a low roll screwed me. It's not like that.
Yep. It does feel like a half and half of, yeah. Every number's useful somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, so I really want some charcoal. And I really want some ore.
And I really want some ore.
So I'll place my 3 here to get 2 charcoal. Now I'm going to use my action token. 4. So I spend 3 gold for this. It gets slotted here. I will instantly take a good of my choice. So I'll take ore. And every time I run the green guild, I get another good of my choice. Now I still have to pull a good, or pull a die. And I will get more wood. You always need more wood too. And I think I'm set up. Yeah, because I don't like my ore options here. Yeah, so I'll take this purple 2. I get 3 wood and a dragon scale. Really setting up burning a bunch of wood for charcoal is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I placed my purple die. And I think I'll actually spend it for an action token. All right, your turn.
Okay. I was trying to look. Is Mithril basically only used for the upgrading of the contract?
It really is.
Okay.
You can also do the 2-for-1 Mystic Good to turn it into any.
Sure.
Any
It's
type.
3 for 1.
But
for me
otherwise,
because I
that's
suck.
the only input I'm aware of for it.
Okay. Okay.
There will be, I lied. You'll see level 2 and level 3 contracts
That
that
need it.
require Mystic Goods.
Sure.
Yes.
That's not special to it, though. That's just all Mystic Goods. Like, will be on
Correct.
cards.
Yep, all of them are in there.
I think I will just get another steel. And then I think if I take any yellow, I think I'm going to be able to finish my contract. So what yellow do I want? Probably get another action token, right?
They're useful.
So action token and 1 more steel. And then I run my thing. I'm going to take another dragon scale and another mithril.
Okay. Placement's easy here. I'm going to go the 1 here. I get a mithril. And I'll get 2 ore. So again, really setting up a good steel production turn for myself. And now I want... Just trying to look for the best return right now, honestly. Dang it. I want a green because I can run... My green guild, as you can see, is set up pretty well. Mm-hmm. But none of the greens really give me stuff that I want that much. Like, it's the worst return here and the worst return here.
Yeah.
But 2 extra goods. And I can't pull my wand that I just placed. So why don't I... this one's... I'll do this one. All right. So I took my 6. It only gives me 1 ore. But I get to now run this guild. So again, I can pick 2 basic goods. So let's go another charcoal. So I have an even number of ore and charcoal. And let's go ahead and get another leather, because leather tends to be one of the harder to get resources. So I've ran my guild. We've completed all 3 actions. So in our gathering phase, so now it's the production phase. So Dan, for this first round, I guess I'll just start with mine.
Okay.
Okay, so our main goal again is I really want to get this sword completed. So everything I'm doing is working towards this very clearly. And again, for these dice that I'm placing, the pips matter, the color doesn't. I need steel, and I've been setting up for this. So we are going to... actually put our 3 down here. And now I can combine as many charcoal and ores as I want for 1 steel. I need to have 5, and I'm going to get a bonus of 3. So I'm going to burn 3 of each, which gives me 3 steel, plus the 3 bonus steel, which is 6 steel. I now have 7. Also, I get a mithril. The reason I chose my 3 pip is because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete this contract in the middle of my production phase. I'm going to spend 5 steel, 3 wood, and 2 leather. I'm also going to slot it here because I'm going to spend my 2 mithril and 1 charcoal to give it a mithril finish. So now I get 10 coins. 10 coins. An action token. And then because I put the mithril finish on, yay, I go up the reputation track. Okay, so now I can pick any basic good of my choice. Let's go ahead and make it wood. I still have 2 more dice to activate. So again, you can do these in any order. Okay. Oh, no. I don't have... man, I don't have a talisman. If I had a talisman... I might have considered moving up the reputation track because then I'd be able to pull level 2 contracts next round. I can't. I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend... nope, that's during the gathering phase. I can spend my 2 action tokens for this here. So I do have a way to still get level 2 contracts next turn. So I will not panic about not being able to get that from here. So therefore, let's go ahead and... oh, here we go. So here's one way to do it. Got it. There's always a way to do something, Sam told me. If you think you can, you can. All right. I hear you, Sam. You're speaking to me telepathically. All right, so there's a gold for this, and now I get a mystic good. I'll take that talisman that I need. Now this 2, I can use the talisman, turn it into a 3, go there, and ta-da, I'm now level 2 of the reputation track. If there's a will, there is a way. Go ahead, Dan.
Well, crap. That seemed way more impressive than any thought process I had going into this.
Well, I've played this a couple times, so.
Okay. I mean, I stick with my guns that I need a bunch of silver. So I'm going to put this here and take 2 silver. Because I know I'm going to be able to get the level 2 contracts going on here. So just piling up that silver is kind of what I want. Yeah, I'm thinking the 6 for the silver gets me 4 more silver. So I do think I'm going all in. I do think by going here and turning 1 and 1 into a silver and then plus 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, you always need steel. This is Forges of Ravenshire.
Right. We're wood forgers. And then the
That's
4.
foragers. There's an A in there. Hey.
And then the 4 is less ideal right now. I could just go up in reputation anyway, because then I'm about to get a free action token then. So that's not bad. Instead of just spending it on 2 free action tokens. Or I might just start this engine up immediately again because I'm about to spend all of it. So I will go here and I'll activate this. And I'll actually take this time just in case I need it later as an emergency. And I'll take another one of those.
Also, a reminder, just for you and the people at home, you can use your conversion anytime during the production phase, meaning you could turn dragon skills in for goods and gold. So, just FYI.
Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to produce this with the mithril finish. So 2 of those and 1 of these.
You mean you're going for Embersmith 2?
What? No.
I am.
And 2 of those to go up to level 2 for me as well, and that gets me 13 gold.
Nice. I gotta say that Guildmaster one might be really tricky unless you go all in on that.
Yeah, Guildmaster, that's gonna be expensive, but I did just get a bunch of gold.
I'm just not even gonna go for it.
Sure. Well, thanks, buddy. And 1 of these, and then I think I'm out of production steps.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Yes.
So now we're going to go ahead and go into our refresh. So since we're still on player boards, let's go ahead.
I didn't spend the resources I just used to. That's why I was like, I think I'm missing something. Okay, sorry. So 3 of those. 3 of those. And 7 of those. Now we're ready.
Okay. All right, take the 3 dice that you've pulled. Go ahead and roll them. So those are going to be for placement.
And I assume I just keep re-rolling this one then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and during that production phase, wasn't I supposed to get something?
So now that we're on level 2's gathering phase, you're going to get 2 basic goods of your choice. Go ahead and hand me the first player token. That rotates left. Now we have to refresh the board. So all the dice come off. And this time, instead of them being placed specifically by color, it is totally random. So done like this. Wow.
If you could stop with all the worst faces possible, that'd be
Well, there's
great.
a 1. Oh, that's worse.
Yeah, exactly.
6, the worst. Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
My 6s aren't even good. So like I said, there's a 1, and that's the worst one. So we have the worst option.
The only
You're
one,
refreshing next
the
time.
only one we don't have the worst option on is this.
In this
right?
one, we have
that is-
mid
okay.
options
Oh, sorry.
and then crappy
Sorry.
options.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I'm not refreshing anymore. Okay, so I've got these here. And, all right, so I really need a new contract, don't I? There is a sword available as... Oh, that's a level 3. I was like, dang, why is this so expensive?
Yeah, there's 2 swords.
There's 2, so we'll both be able to get one, won't we? I do have a talisman for that one. Okay, so I will spend my action token to grab this sword. Looks like I'm going to start working on an axe here. This will replenish right away.
Another
And yes,
sword.
it does replenish during your turn, so you get to see the new card before you pick. Another sword. So, yeah, Dan and I definitely going to be chasing Weaponsmith. It appears. Now I need more stuff for Weaponsmith. What's my charcoal situation? Little low. Little low. Oh, shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, we're both chasing Embersmith. No, we both did myth roll.
Yeah, that's why I was
Whoops.
like, nope.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to go here for 2 charcoal and an ember gem. As you can see with my upgraded player boards, running my steel production here is going to get me max usage out of that. So now I want... What do I want?
It's a great question.
It is. I could keep... Ooh, you know what? I'll take this one. Man. It doesn't give me a great production turn, but I want those 2 ore. I don't have the money. I only have 1 gold. Oh, I have 11 gold. I'm not even looking at my 2 5s. Okay, so I'll take this one. And I've got to spend 2 for that, so I'll just need a bunch of change here. Get my change. So I'm placing that here. So now my green poles are going to be really nice. Not this time, though, because this is going to go here. And out of that, oh, I get a basic good also. So let's go ahead and leather. Leather's just always tough to get. And you can see what I'm working towards here. And then with this, I'll spend 1 of my gold for an action token, and that's my turn.
Okay. Man, I want everything. I totally was going to take that 2 ore thing.
Were you really?
Yeah, I just have no way to get ore right now, so I totally would have taken it. So now, though, I need a new contract. So I'm going to do this. I am going to take, I guess I'm going to take this one. I don't know. It's like they're so barely different. This one needs 2 specialty goods, which I do produce like free, to where this one I'll have to work for steel.
And
so
it's
like
2 of your choice.
Right. So I think this one is, I'll get this out eventually. I think this one is the smarter choice. And then because why not? I'm actually going to spend 2 of these to go up on the reputation track, because then I immediately get 1 back. So I'm really just moving up for 1 on reputation.
I believe, not that this makes a huge difference, I believe you can only, how many times you can use action tokens on a turn. I believe you can only use an action token action once per turn.
Okay.
So it won't make a huge difference. You'll be able to do it on your next
do
turn.
it next time.
But yeah, it's 1 action token usage
Event
per turn.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, then I should upgrade an action. I'm thinking that one looks pretty good, and it's pretty cheap too. So I'll prep for the future with my specialty actions. I will place a 4 here. I will take this and spend 3. And then I get a specialty good. Sure. Why not? Now I have 2 of those. That does something. And then I need to take a die. I don't want to. I'll take. Jeez, these are just the worst dice.
Yeah, who rolled these?
Yeah, tell me about it. Just one of those is not worth it. So I'm going to take probably wood. Man, these are awful. Not a fan. Not a fan. I'll take this. Which gets me 2 charcoal and another red gem. And I will instantly. Can I do these whenever?
Yep.
The conversion. That's production.
Production
Okay,
phase.
that's fine.
Yes.
That's fine. I took that, and that activates this, so I'll gain a fur, and a wood. Yeah, it's leather. Whatever. That's my turn.
Okay. At the end of the round, we check to see who has completed any of the titles.
Oh, sure.
If only one person does, they gain it. It flips over. Nobody else gets the opportunity to gain it. If we both gain it, we both get the same number of coins from it.
Okay.
But it has to be done in the same round. Okay. I'll generate my steel during production. I do need another one of these nice talismans somehow. Ooh, I see it. So we're going to place our one here. Take a talisman. And I get 2 leather for that. Now, I really want to pull a green because, as you can see, I'm just very well equipped on my green action there, but there's not very many good green pulls except for that one I just placed, which I'm sure Dan might pull. So at least I'll take this because at least I'll get 2 wood out of it. And now I'll get 2 ore and 2 basic goods of my choice, which is great. So I'll match my charcoal, and then I'll take another leather. Actually, I'm sorry. We're going to move that charcoal back and take the other leather because now I have enough for this sword. All right, that's me.
That's me. Okay. I do have lots of gold. I think I go here and get another contracto. And it's just leather right now, but I mean, that might work out okay for me.
Or those, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I called them
I knew what you meant.
You're
You
right.
called it a contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, leather can be tough to get. It is just such a small
So
amount
I'll put
of
that there. This slides down and refills.
and there's nothing you can burn to generate it. So
I spend 2, so turn that into a 3. And then a good of my choice, I will take steel. Who saw that coming? And then I need to take a die, and yes, I will gladly take that one. Go here, take my 2 leather and a tooth, and then I activate everything, which gives me 2 more leather, 1 wood, and a thing of my choice. How about steel?
Yeah.
That's always a nice resource, and that's me.
Man. Yuck. I'm like wondering, I'd like to pull the green, but I'm wondering if I should buy a guild token and set myself up for a chain reaction when I pull a different color die, because we've got tons of yellow and purple options out there. I mean, buying 2 goods with a coin is a great return. Wow. Yeah, because even if I mean, you'll never run out of gold after the first turn, so it's never a problem. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll spend an action token. I'll pay $2 if you could hand me that top right one.
I don't want to.
And then just refresh that. That goes here.
Oh, the opposite.
Oh.
Get that going in your engine.
Yeah, right?
I'm going to turn a coin into 2 goods and then a good to a coin.
Okay, so I have a purple 1 to use here. Let's just get the best exchange that's on the board, which is here. 3 wood and a dragon scale. So I now have 10 wood. That's nice for my charcoal burning escapades here. Now I got to pull 1. And I did just set up the purple. And yeah, that one would give me charcoal. Let's do it. So we'll pull this. I get 2 charcoal. I always look at the wrong spot when I do that. Okay. So now this goes here. And conveniently, I can buy an action token and 2 goods of my choice. So I'll do that. Okay, so then there's the action token, and I'm just going to pick my goods. I think you can go ahead. I'm going to pick my goods.
Okay, okay. Oh, this one first.
More leather.
Another action token is pretty good. Yep, that seems like the way to go.
Dang, I've spent all my money.
What? Go there for 1 steel and an action token, and then I'm going to take this one and get one of probably just this.
Okay. Okay, so
and then I run my thingy.
Yep.
I get one of these, and I get one of those. I think the scale's better for now.
all right. Do we want to keep doing our production turns separately for the people at home, or do we want to talk Matt into cutting both production turns onto the same screen?
Oh boy. I don't know. Production's pretty fast.
It is. Let's just roll through it.
Okay.
Matt, you're gonna have to put both screens on.
There's no way.
There's a way.
It's impossible. Editing is impossible.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So.
Yeah. Okay. So I very clearly got to run one of these 2 because my board is just catered for it. My best return is the 6. So my 6 is going to go here. And I'll just burn them all. Let's just load up. So that's 5 plus 4. You know what? We actually are going to use the purple die. I don't need overkill here. And that mithril will be nice. So 5 plus 3 is still 8 steel. Can't complain with that. Okay. Oh man, running a guild here is now very tasty for me. You know, I think I'll just do this to get one of each of these because we gotta keep this running. And then my 6. Yeah, let's just do that. It's just too hard not to. So I get 2 goods of my choice and 2 ore. Bam. Bam. We're just feeding this. Now I've got enough stuff for this. So 2 talismans, 5 leather, 3 wood, 9 steel. Takes me down to 3. Huzzah. So now this card is done. I get 20 coins. Give yourself change because you're always going to spend it. And I also get reputation, which is another action token. Cash some of this in. All right. How's your production?
Okay, I just finished producing, and to run you through the basics, I put one of my coins here to run through my green again here, one of my dice. To run through my green here because it's just so much production for free. One of mine down here, and I turned some ore and charcoal into steel to gain a bunch of that. And then I also just gained extra charcoal just because it's not something I'm working towards. So I'm just kind of future-proofing by saying, like, here, if I just get some extra charcoal now, I don't have to try to get it later. Okay. Then I created my sword, and I did mithril coat it, whatever it's called.
Oh, man, how sad I'm not even putting a finish on mine because I did not have... I don't have the embers, and I don't have the mithril. Now, I could...
Should have gone up twice.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. So I can turn, because of this conversion, I can take 2 mystic goods into any other mystic good. Now I'll have 2 mithril to go with this one. So that will allow me to go with a mithril finish, which does give me an additional... reputation. The Ember Gem finish is one of the things up there, but I feel like if I'm not chasing that this early, it may be tough to get in the long run.
Oh, yeah, it's cool. Just do exactly what I'm doing. So anyway.
All right, so we refresh. So we'll just go ahead and re-roll our pulled 3 dice here. You have 1 left over, or 4. And you're doing this because I heard many complaints last time.
What? Who did that? I don't know.
And it's just in any order now. So, yep. The first one is planned. The rest are random. Oops, that was it.
That one I'll take.
Yeah, that's good.
Crap.
Dang it.
Okay, that's the best one.
Hey,
that's the best one. Okay.
Right.
Haven't seen one of those in a while. Hey, here we go. And that one doesn't honestly matter, I think, to me.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's either a basic or a mystic.
Yeah, I'll take both.
You're first.
Hey, yo, I'm not ready.
And round 3, so halfway there, folks.
Round 12.
Like I said, goes pretty quick when you're up and running.
I'm going to... Man, I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm about to be a madman. I'm gonna go here, and I'm going to take. Probably that.
Oh, don't forget, you get 2 basic goods of your choice at the beginning of the
yeah,
gathering phase. It is so easy to forget that.
I should look at contracts, right?
Not a bad idea.
And I can take 3 contracts now, but it's like, do I want to yet?
Yeah, they're beefy. You need a couple rounds to work on them.
Yeah.
So if you want one,
I think I'm gonna grab this guy. By doing that.
yeah.
And then 2 of my choice means I am pretty darn close on everything. I'll take the 2 steel to feel secure. Okay, then what was I doing? I placed this here, and I took this, which costs me uno. That gets replaced instant. And then, and I placed a 6, so I get a weird thing of my choice. That's the official name. I'll put that here. And then I get to take a die. And I think I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to take that one, which then gets me stuff. And I think I'm not super sold on any of it. I think I'll just take that. Which costs 2. And then I get a basic good of my choice. And I will take wood, I guess. Okay. That's my go. Oh, and sorry. I took a purple. That goes here. And that activates. So now I get 1, 2 coins. I'll take 1 coin and turn the other one that I would have gained. I'll instantly turn it into an ore and another one of these.
Spin your board slightly, if you would.
Spin my board.
Okay. All right. Let's go here.
Oh my God, he did it.
Yep. I gotta keep feeding this steel foundry here. Whoops, wrong thing. That's over here. So 2 charcoal. I also get an ember gem out of it. May actually go for the ember gem finish now because coins are how you win. Now I got to pull one. I could pull the yellow for more charcoal. Thing is, though, I'd really want to pull greens because I'm just set up for that. So we'll just take this one. So I get 3 wood. This gives me 10. Bunch I can. All right. Now I get 2 ore. And I'm just going to pick my 2 basic goods, Dan. You can go ahead.
Okay. I can spend I can spend this action token to unlock this thingy right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to unlock this thingy.
Oh, he is going to go for the artificer.
Artificer.
The artificer.
I know, everyone says it differently. I just say artificer because it sounds cool.
Artificer?
Yeah.
Was the
a
other
lot of people say artificer. I think artificer sounds cooler. I don't care if it's wrong.
Artificier?
Oh, you know, it's the French.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go here. And I take 2 free wood. It's
getting excited, folks.
Pretty good now. Can you take more than 1 contract? How does that work?
No.
Okay.
Just 1.
That's what I thought. Man, so you're only completing 4 in the game then?
No, you can have as many as you want.
Sorry, that's what
you just can't take them in the same turn. Like, you can't spend multiple action tokens. You could spend an action token to gain 1, and then, but you can only do that once per turn. But you could gain them every turn of a round and have 3
right,
of
so
them.
by turn you mean every time I'm doing the whole place and pull die thing.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So,
but every time you do that, you can gain a contract.
So I could do one right now because I gained this last time I did the dice thing.
Yep.
Okay.
You can have as many as you want. No limit.
I think it's time to just start piling up on contracts. So I'll do this.
This is the part of the game where Mike regrets not using his action token in the last turn because Dan took what I wanted. But we're going to show you another action.
No, don't do that. Okay, and then I placed a die. I need to take one. I will now look at the insane amount of resources I need, and I will take this guy to get that action token back and get another stale. And then this goes here, which gets me 3 gold. Okay.
That bottom one is spend a gold for ore and mystic, right?
Yeah, I get 2 gold.
You gonna spend 1 for or in a Mystic? Pretty decent return.
Yeah, I just spent so much gold is like what I'm thinking. Because like, so at this point, right, for all you watching, for this point, the way that my brain's kind of working is like, I spent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere around 5 to get to this point. So like by the time I get enough to have Guildmaster, like it's not actually gonna be worth any points. You know what I mean?
I see.
So at this point, it's more
Sure.
of like, do I think you're still gonna try to go for it? I don't know. So I got ahead enough to now I feel safe and I have a good engine.
Okay.
If you start getting close to 9, then I'll be like, okay, I need to beat him this turn to that. So anyway,
Okay.
yes, I was done. You're
All right, your turn's done. All right, I'm spinning an action. Hi, Bob. Yes, we are recording. Don't care. We're having fun.
Oh my God, could you calm down?
Okay, I spin an action token because we're going to wipe.
Oh, you son of a gun.
Well, you took the sword. I should have taken the sword on my turn, and I didn't.
Yeah, come on. 3 shields, baby. Oh, well, there you go.
That's mine.
Yeah. BS.
Okay.
The ones that were wiped? Okay.
Yeah, doing that on camera has been a pain, so I'm just not putting them. These normally go to the bottom of the deck, so they come back.
Bob's yelling at us off camera.
Yes, we're getting. He taught this game all day yesterday. Okay, so now I've got a 2 and a 1 to use. Not bad options, I suppose. Oh, I definitely need more leather. Yep, always needing more leather. So let's do this one. I get a talisman, and I get 2 leather. Then, obvious, let's pull this green. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, I could stack my green action again. But nope, I'm going to take this 5.
But nope.
Okay, 2 charcoal and ember gem. There's my 2 charcoal. Okay, now I get to run this. Dan, I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can go ahead. I just got to pick 2 basic goods.
I need 2
So I'm going to
leather.
take more leather.
I could get that easily, so I might just do that so I don't have to think too hard right now. I need to place first. I always forget to place first. So I'm going to go there for 3 wood. And a thingy. I know it's a dragon scale. It's just funny to say thingy to me. And then I'm going to take this for the leather. And a tooth of a dragon, I assume. Oh, and this goes. I took all purple this round. So 1 coin. Because the second one that I would get, I'm going to instantly convert to that. And this, just in case I need it.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Wowzers. Okay. I have this thing. I need to place it.
So I have this thing.
Let's put it here. So again, more leather and a talisman. Because I got ways to generate other things. Except leather. All right, now. I have some fun options now. Fun options. Let's just take this for the dragon scale. The 3 wood. That goes there. Dan, actually, that's going to end our round.
Yep.
So I get 2 more ore and 2 goods of my choice. So let's get 2 more charcoal for our steel production. Okay. Now we're on the production phase, and Dan and I will again do this simultaneously.
Yep. I actually think, I don't know how it was added last time, but I think what we should just do, because I think it will pan out how it was kind of tested last time, is we'll just take our production, and then we'll cut back to the end of production and just kind of explain to you quickly what we did.
So while Dan's finishing up, I'll show you what I did. First, I'm still utilizing my upgraded productions here. So I slotted my 3 here. I burnt, I think, 9 charcoal and oil, or 8 of them, charcoal and ore. Well, anyway, I burned a bunch of it, as you can see. And then added that to this. So I got the mithril and a buttload of steel because now I have 13. And then I burnt some wood with this to get more charcoal back to keep feeding this. And then I used this just to increase my reputation. And that's how I get this extra emerald gem.
Okay, so my production, I put a die up here and I ran green again because those resources are so good. My 2 that is up here gave me some silver that I needed, along with this die down here with the combination of these gave me more silver, which took me exactly to 17, which is what I needed, and I actually fulfilled 2 contracts.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to fulfill my contract.
Oh my god, I fulfilled 2 contracts this turn, one of which I was able to mithril, the other one I was not, unfortunately.
Wow, he got 2 of them done. How much gold did those 2 give you?
37.
Holy crap, I'm losing. I've played this before.
Well, here's the annoying part is all you have to do to tie me with Weaponsmith is complete 2 next round, which isn't hard. So like I needed to complete 2 the previous turn as well because I'm 1 away from getting Weaponsmith, so I'm not going to be able to beat you to it.
2 emerald gem to add a finish to this one because I need the extra gold to catch up. So I'll get 20.
Okay.
And then, dang, are you already way up there?
Yep.
Jeez. That's just me trying to keep up. Oh, and I get the extra 4 for the emerald finish.
Yeah.
So I'll just take a 5. Okay, man, I think Dan's already starting to run away with me a little bit, and I like my production chain going here. Okay. That's it. So these come back. We're going to roll these. We got to check for titles, but nobody has any yet. It's definitely all going to happen next round.
Yep.
Okay, so roll our 3 dice. 4 for Dan. We need, I don't know if we remembered to do this.
Are they supposed to be clearing?
Yes.
Oh my god, that hasn't been happening the whole game.
No, we haven't. So
Is it just
every
the bottom row?
round, the bottom comes out, and then 3 more guild tokens come out. So my bad. I knew that, and we haven't been doing it. Now I got to refresh the board. The contracts do not. You have to spend an action token to wipe them, so they do not refresh.
I don't know why I'm rolling 3 at a time.
And those. Oh, okay.
I was just gonna have you do half and me do half.
Oh,
But whatever.
so you still have room to complain.
Exactly. There you go. That's a 9.
Worth
clearly.
1. Yep. Mid.
I'll take it. All you're losing is the dragon scale. Best
Okay.
one.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, that one's,
And this one doesn't matter.
That one was a 6. Yeah, it really doesn't. I get that back because I'm going
No,
first.
don't do
I have
it.
all green dice, except there's none out here to pull.
I have all purple dice. we did an interesting
Totally
move last
separate.
round.
Now the other thing I'm scared of is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's probably going to get that artificer bonus, and I'm not.
You mean the guildmaster?
Oh yes, the guildmaster.
Yeah,
Holy
but
cow.
again, I have to buy 2 that are worth 1 in order to make it even worth it. I'll
Yeah.
gain like 3 points from it or something, So
Yeah, it's spending money to gain money, I suppose. Unless you really use it for your strategy and run guilds a lot, which you have been doing.
I have been, at least the green.
Yeah. Okay. I need a contract, so let's start looking at those. There is a level 3. I do have a buttload of leather. The only problem is it's now season 4, so this is our last round.
It's the end.
The only problem is if I do this one, it's really going to be tough to also do another one to get the 5th. But I think I'm going to try to do it anyway.
Okay.
Sam said if there's a will, there's a way, and I have a will. Okay, action token for this beastly sword. So we got to start working towards that. We need talismans. This will refresh immediately. I got to get more steel. I need a little bit more ore to do that. Where's talismans on the board?
This, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, or leather.
Oh, yeah.
I do need
course.
leather. So, yeah, let's just do that. So, 1 for a talisman. 2 leather. Yuck. There's no green dice. I have them all. I can pull them next turn. So that's what's nice. As I place them, I can pull them. Okay. We don't need a lot of wood for that, so that's good. We just need a lot of steel, and we're going to need ore and charcoal for that. So let's pull this. 2 charcoal and ember gem. And unfortunately, this guy doesn't do much for me, but I do get the other talisman I need. Your turn.
Yep. I think it's extremely sad. I think I'm gonna have to play wussy mode.
That is sad.
Yeah. So I think I do go here and take one of these. Which one? Well, great action. Great question. Jeez.
Nope. He's going to be chasing Artificer after all. Maybe. Or Guildmaster. I keep...
Yeah.
Whoops. There's no way either of us are doing 7 contracts.
Nope.
You have to do more level 1s to pull that off.
That's why I said I'm going to have to go wussy. I'm going to have to try to get some level 1s right now. So I am going to spend this and take this sword at least.
Dang it.
Yep.
Well, another one came out.
You
so.
son of a gun. You are so lucky. Everyone watching sees that if he wins, pure luck. And if I won, just skill. Just so much skill. Okay, I need to take a thingy. Okay, and then I run an engine. Did I already do that? Did I already do that, guys? Oh, well. Correct me if I already did that. And then 2 more of this. And 1, 2, 3 wood. And the one of my choice is what I was just confused about. So we'll see what they say. Okay.
All right. Action token to also go wussy.
Yep.
Because if I'm going to complete more than one contract, this is the only way I'm going to do it. I got a beast.
Give me another one, baby.
Yep, there's another one.
Oh, well, I actually don't need another one. That's my 5th one. But
So, yeah, I have to complete both of these. So I need 16 steel in this turn. I have 6 currently. I've got a lot of charcoal. I do not have a lot of ore, so we need to fix that now. Two ore. Mithril.
God, I think I can complete 6. I can't complete 7. That is
4 of them.
annoying.
That's 8. So I'd have 16 steel. So that would be enough. I currently have enough charcoal and ore to burn to make the steel to finish both of these. I need more leather to pull it off. Yep. So we'll pull this one. I'll take the 2 more leather. Now I've got the 10 that I need. This will go over here. For a dragon scale. And that's my turn.
Ugh.
Oh. Talisman. Just realized I'm going to need... Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. That's at the bottom. I was looking at this. That's what I gain from this. That's what I have to spend. So I'll have to spend more talismans.
Oh,
Okay.
I do have a bunch of talismans, so actually this would be better to take. Yep, I'm going to take that. At this point, I'm just trying to make sure my endgame doesn't fall too flat because it's already not great. So I need 5 steel. I'll be able to force that, I think. 9 wood is pretty close. I'll do that. I will place... Bad rolls this turn. Bad rolls. Okay, leather's done. Tooth is done. Wood needs 3. Steel needs like 5,
10,
something
0,
like that.
11.
Wood needs 3. Oh. Do that. Take this. Here, take 2 coins, spend 2 coins for 2 ore and 2 thingies. Let's take 2 mithril. Okay.
Man.
Last turn of the game.
It's not going to be a very well optimized production turn. I'm going to have a lot of leftover goods.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just not sure. Because, yeah, basic goods don't do anything. And then we get an opportunity. We can use our market exchange as many times as we possible to feed this dragon scale conversion for goods and gold. And then we can use our overtime cards. But other than that, I mean, those leftover goods don't do you any good. We got to plug them into contracts. I don't have an action token, so I can't get any currently unless I can get one off the board. I have an option for that, so let's just try it. Let's just see what happens. That for a measly 1 steel, which is a terrible conversion rate for my player, but I get this action token. I'm just going to spend it immediately and take this and see if there's a way to make this happen, because leaving the goods left over does me no good. It's worth shooting for.
Okay.
And that was my placement. I got to pull 1. And there's no question it's this 2 for the 2 ore. But also, wow, I'll need 6 more steel and 3 more leather. I don't even know if I can do that. Well, there's 2 more leather. I've got the extra. Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No.
It's not
I
it.
have
He's
an
a
excess
liar.
of leather. I have an excess of leather. It's this extra steel that I need, which I can get.
Count all the takebacks, guys.
There we go. Okay. End of the round. So now our last production.
Well,
phase.
my last turn.
Well, that's what
You
I
were
meant.
okay, sure it was. So one of my turns has to be taking one of these dice just to force Guild Master and see what happens. So the other thing I need is Tooth is completed. Leather needs 2, which is completed. Wood, oh, I took extra wood earlier. I didn't need it. What a waste of a die. 7, 8, 9. I have that easily. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm currently at 3. I need 4. I have that easy. Both my contracts are completed. So what the hell can I do that gets me stuff? If I took that, the cheapest I could get right now, ooh, 1, 2, 3. I'm getting 3 extra wood. So I'm having 2 extra wood. Yeah, I'm not going to, oh, well. Nope. So I'm not gonna be able to complete another contract, which is sad boys, unless I'm missing something, which is absolutely possible. So my hammer.
90% of the way through the video. Let's get our box in.
I forgot about building an upgrade. Literally forgot about that. Can I make my conversion rate better right now all of a sudden? Help me later?
I don't think it changes the conversion better. It mostly just makes your talisman stronger.
Yeah, that's really what it does. Oh, it makes the 3 for 1 a 2 for 1, but yeah. Yeah, that's not going to help. Oh, I could force more steel. But forcing more steel is only useful if I get another contract. Dang, I wish I remember that stuff a turn earlier. Okay, well, micromanaging is now done. Let's just get some stuff and go some places, shall we? I have 2 of those, so I need more of these anyway. I'll go here. I'll take one of these. At least I can turn one into that if I want. And do 2 of those. Then I'm going to take one of these. Doesn't matter which one, except for which engine I want to run. Yeah. These aren't great ones. I take this. And, oh, you know what? No, I take this. And I go here, and I take the 2 coins. And then I assume these are optional.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then that's it. Production.
Oh my gosh, I ended up 1 steel short. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm 2 steel short, and I only have 1 charcoal. So I can't even run the dragon scale conversion twice. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so that's where you got to remember this stuff. All right, so we'll convert 3 of these into the charcoal I need. There we go. Now I lost. I don't know. It's close.
Okay, so for my production, pretty basic stuff. I put my thing here to run my green engine again. It's just so good. I know that it doesn't have to be the green dye if you're thinking that. It just so happens that I keep putting a green dye there. And then for here, I just took the coins. Down here, I converted a bunch of steel, and that let me complete both my contracts. And on top of that, I was able to coat both of them. This one in mithril, this one in ruby, emerald. I can't remember what it's called.
Gem.
Emerald. Ember.
Ember gem.
So this one for the coins, and this one just bumped me up on that track. So yeah, I was able to complete both contracts, but I clearly did not have enough left over to complete a 3rd contract. And I don't think there's any conversion here that would get me anything. So yeah, That's my final state of the game right there. I was able to, if you watched and then we, edited a skip to the end of the production, you might notice that I never took one of these when I took the die. So I did, while I was doing production, I hurried up and just grabbed one because I never had a yellow die, so it wouldn't have changed what I created anyway. But I forgot when I took the die from there, I never actually, which means I didn't pay for it either. So just remembered that. So there we go. There we go. All's right in the world now.
Okay. I kind of talked mine out a little bit while I was doing it because I tend to forget afterwards, but I did this so that I could run my green guild there. I did this just to get the additional steel I needed. And then once again, I burned up a whole bunch of charcoal and ore to generate tons of steel so that I was able to get 3 contracts fulfilled in this last round. That was mine. So now we're on to final scoring.
This is going to be very close.
I think you're right.
Well, I mean, we can just see how many coins we have sitting out.
So after the 4th round, gain the amount of gold as shown on the bottom of the reputation square of your player token. So we can go ahead and add that. Looks like I'm at 18. Okay, so there's that. Now you can use the market exchange to trade in mystics to gain gold or trade dragon scales and turn them in for gold. I don't have any charcoal, so I can't do that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
You could turn basic goods into charcoal and do it that way. I actually only have... I can do it once.
I can do it once.
We'll do that to turn it into charcoal, and then the dragon scale plus the charcoal get burned for another one, and then you can feed it. So you can turn that into charcoal to then again burn the charcoal and the dragon scale to gain another gold. So you can keep feeding it charcoal to get gold. Okay, I did that as many times as I can. If you have not used your overtime cards, go ahead and use them now.
Oh, use them. Okay.
Yep.
I thought they just
so it's a one-time benefit. So you use the one, and then the one you did, the action token you did not use. Mm-hmm. So you have to spend your action tokens.
Oh yeah, duh.
And then the last one is just a 1-for-1 exchange.
Right, 1-for-1.
Yep. Add up your gold.
You win.
You sure?
Yeah. We can just see the
10. Oh, I gotta trade those in. So 80, 90, 100, 105.
Oh. 110?
Oh!
I miscounted. Are you sure? 24, 60, 80, 20. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there was something during conversion that I missed or something. That was very close.
There we go. It was very close.
That was insanely close. So close that I miscounted. So, yeah, that is...
we did not do...
Oh,
we did not do titles.
Yep. So I get this, and you get this.
I get that. So you still beat me. You beat me by even more.
Yep. Okay. Well, that does change things.
Yeah, you beat me by 20 instead. But looks like 120 to 140.
Yeah.
So that is the final score of our 2-player game. I hope you found this useful. Yeah, we're going to possibly do more live plays like this moving forward, but this game's coming out to Kickstarter sometime in April, so we wanted to give you guys a good idea of how to play it.
Yep.
If you like this videos or more like it, make sure you give the Board Game Rundown a subscribe. We're always doing stuff like this, live videos, our Whiskey Wednesday live streams, top 10s, reviews, stuff like that. So if you're into that thing, give us a subscribe. Otherwise,
yep. Also, leave us in comments things that you'd like us to do differently for this, right? Like, is there certain ways of gameplay, certain camera angles that you think would be useful, anything like that? Also, I don't know how, obviously, it's going to be edited, as I'm not the editor, but for you guys out there, like, so the way the first production phase was done simultaneously, right? From then on, they were probably just cut out and then having us explain afterwards, because I personally would find a video very boring if there was 10 minutes of it where we were just going, okay, and then I'm gonna do this, and that's just not entertaining. So I'd rather just cut that out and have us just explain what we did. But maybe you guys would rather have us just always do things like production phases where we just say out loud exactly what we're doing one at a time. That makes the videos longer, which is why we weren't going to do it for this one, like our first one, right? Like we're not going to have a 2-hour video because every production phase we're going one at a time and explaining everything. But let us know what kind of style you guys prefer and everything like that. We make these for you guys. So if we're doing a certain thing that you guys don't like, tell us and we'll work on it,
Always trying to improve. So there you go. That's Forges of Ravenshire coming out soon from BA Games. For the Board Game Rundown, I'm Mike.
Dan.
We'll see you next time.